Hey guys, Melinda Haynes, license number 102308. So when is the last time you felt really stressed out or angry and you said or did something that you later kind of felt silly for, or you regretted, or you felt like, oh, like I overreacted? We do that, right? We do that as adults. Now think about kids. Okay, so kids do that too, right? And we as adults should know better. We should know better. We have more coping skills. We have more years, of living and learning. Now, kiddos, when they face these kinds of overwhelming situations, maybe mom and dad are fighting at home, and then he goes to school, and his friend doesn't want to play with him that day, and then he comes home after school, and maybe his little brother or sister, had gotten into his toys or wrecked a Lego set he was working on, or a puzzle or something like that. So he's really frustrated, and then he's going to act out. So with some of the coping skills we've already talked about, like doing the grounding with the five senses and doing the belly surfing, those things are really good. But then also we need to give them lots of different skills. Don't overwhelm them with a ton of information at once. Like practice one thing at a time, and everybody in the family can do that one skill. And let's say like you and your spouse or another child in the family, you guys can all do it together, so that you're like, oh, I am so mad right now. Wait, I need to do my belly surfing, and you do it and you're kind of animated about it. That sends a message, especially to the younger ones, that they're picking up on it. So they're seeing that you're doing this, you're incorporating it into your life. You actually use it when you need to use it. But because kids like the animation and they like the the extra, like the facial expressions and the tone of voice and stuff like that, that kind of catches their attention and kind of it sends a message to them while you're also kind of playing and having fun with it. So, but for this skill today, resilience is a big word, but for a little kiddo, but it's an important word. And so when we talk about resilience, we can teach them that, it's like bouncing back, like when you get knocked down, like when you're a fighter, when you see a superhero get in a fight, what happens? Does he get hit and then he just like runs away and like you never see him again? No, he bounces back, right? And he's like, I'm gonna get you, bad guy. So you make it fun, you explain resilience in a way that they're going to relate to. Now, the superhero thing works really great with boys who are into Batman and Superman and all that kind of stuff, all the superhero fighting characters. For girls, you're going to have to probably use an analogy. If they like superheroes, then okay, great. But an analogy that they would relate to, when somebody got into trouble, or something, or some of those like Paw Patrol and like all these like different characters and Shimmer and Shine, like all these different kinds of characters that kiddos are watching these days. You can use an analogy, and you can watch for analogies when they're watching a show, or if they're engaging in a game with a family member or a friend. You watch for like learning opportunities where you can tell them, oh, we have to have resilience now. What's resilience? It's when we bounce back. And so you're giving them permission to say, yes, I'm down now, but I'm going to come back. Now, it's different. We've got it. It's a fine line between just sweep it under the rug and pretend like it didn't happen, suck it up, pull up your big girl panties and just pretend like it didn't happen. It's not that. It's saying that, what, yes, this happened. I'm going to grieve for it if I need to. I'm going to be mad if I need to. And then I'm going to bounce back. Because I do get knocked down, but I don't stay knocked down. So when we can teach our kids resilience, we're going to give them permission and the skills and the opportunity to not be a victim, to not take on that learned helplessness of being a victim their whole life. We're giving them the power to rise again. So I hope this was informative, and I appreciate you guys. Post your comments below. Thanks for watching.